Picture vibrant ink, shining metal, and your living skin. In moments, your complete guide. Bold expression, safer choices. Let's begin. Let's start with a common myth versus a hard fact. Myth: tattoos and piercings are perfectly safe as long as you go to a friend who knows what they are doing. Fact: many tattoos and piercings, even those done in seemingly clean environments, can lead to health problems. Some of these problems can last for a lifetime. Today, body art is more popular and accepted than ever before. It is a form of self-expression for countless individuals. Yet popularity often overshadows the very real health considerations that should precede any permanent change. It is a medical procedure, and it carries risks. Our skin is a remarkable organ, our largest shield, regulating temperature, sealing in moisture, and keeping bacteria and viruses out. A tattoo or piercing intentionally creates a wound and opens a gateway into your body. The decision deserves informed consideration. How is a tattoo actually made? It is both artistic and invasive. A handheld machine drives sharp needles that rapidly puncture the epidermis. Droplets of pigment are deposited into the dermis, a stable layer. Why tattoos are permanent? Immune cells rush in, but pigment particles are often too large to remove, so color remains locked for life. Tattoo ink composition is a major concern. Formulas can be complex, proprietary, and not consistently regulated like cosmetics or drugs. Some inks contain heavy metals: lead, cadmium, mercury, arsenic. Others derive from industrial pigments used in dyes, printer toner, or automotive paints. Ingredients may be unknown to artist and client. Hidden components can trigger reactions. Allergic reactions are common: redness, swelling, intense itching, painful rashes. Reactions can appear immediately or years later, sometimes worsened by sun exposure. Some components degrade, potentially releasing harmful compounds. Pigment can travel to lymph nodes. Long-term consequences are still being studied. A piercing, like a tattoo, creates an open wound by puncturing skin, cartilage, or even areas near muscle. This break provides a direct entry point for bacteria and other pathogens. If equipment isn't properly sterilized, or aftercare is neglected, the risk of infection is significant. Local infections can be red, swollen, warm, painful, and may produce pus. Seek medical attention promptly. Unsterile needles can transmit blood-borne diseases like hepatitis B, hepatitis C, and HIV. A professional uses brand new sterile needles, wears gloves, and works in a meticulously clean environment. Anything less is a risk. Allergies, especially to nickel, cause persistent itching, redness, and blistering. Some people form keloids, thick raised scars that grow beyond the original wound, often disfiguring and hard to treat. Cartilage has less blood flow, so it heals slower and is more prone to infection and complications. Oral piercings raise risks of chipped teeth, gum damage, and infections in a bacteria-rich environment. Healing requires diligent care for weeks or months. Tattoos can obscure changing moles and delay diagnoses of skin cancers like melanoma. Large dark pieces make thorough skin exams harder. Problems may go unnoticed longer. During MRI, metallic components in some inks may heat, leading to swelling or rare first and second-degree burns. Migrated pigment can collect in lymph nodes and be mistaken for cancer on imaging, causing confusion and anxiety. Acceptance has grown, but some workplaces still restrict visible tattoos, especially face, neck, and hands. Law enforcement, healthcare, corporate finance, and education may require coverage. Bodies change, skin sags and stretches. Sharp lines can blur or warp over decades. Removal exists but is expensive, painful, lengthy, and not always complete. Scars or faint remnants are common. A tattoo is a lifelong commitment in a changing world. Thinking long-term is part of a responsible decision. Ultimately, the decision is yours. Make it informed. Learn the facts, balance meaning with medical reality, and protect your well-being. Choose licensed studios, ask for a tour and to see sterilization, Like an autoclave. Demand single-use needles and fresh ink caps for every client. Ask about hygiene, ink brands, and experience. Pros welcome questions. If you have eczema, psoriasis, keloid scarring, a weakened immune system, or metal dye allergies, consult a doctor first. Personalized advice helps prevent serious complications. Before you ink or pierce, pause and consider permanence, health, career, and how your body may change. If you proceed, follow Aftercare diligently to reduce infection and support proper healing. Your skin is your first line of defense. Treat it with respect. Make a conscious, educated choice so your body art brings joy without compromising your health.